Hi everybody, it's Debbie here. Debbie Stamping Creations. I'm going to show you a really nice way to do a nice background on a great card today. So, welcome. Thanks for watching my video. This is the card that I'm going to show you today. And it says, "Thank you for your kindness." This is using the Welcoming Woods stamp set out of our July to December 2021 mini catalog. And I just love this for fall cards because with the trees, and it's got snowflakes here, it's got leaves, and with all these cute little greetings in it. So it's a very nice set to have. But today we're going to start with the front of our card using our blending brushes. So these are so cool to make your backgrounds with because they just work wonderful to do the blending on the back of your card. The blending brushes come in a package of 3, and you can clean them and use them again and again. It's not like you need one for every stamp set that you have, and these are actually brushes, so you can see how it's just fine brushes. So today we're going to start. I'm using the Night of Navy and the Crumb Cake to create the background for my card, and I'm going to show you how we do this. You just take your brush and you get a little bit of ink from your ink pad on your brush. You might want to start off on your paper so you don't get big globs on your paper, and then you just blend across to color your background. And you can just keep going as much as you want to get it shaded like you want to. Now we're going to take our crumb cake to do the bottom portion. And again, we're going to get a little bit on there. Now we're starting over here and we're just going to work our way. And you can go right across the blue. It's just going to blend it and give you that nice, smooth, blended look for the background of your card. Isn't that nice? You can go back, you can do more, you don't have to do as much if you don't want. I've got a piece right over here, but that's all right. Now we can take our crumb cake and go back over and blend it a little bit more. So there's the background of the card. I'm going to show you in a minute. You have to be careful when you're doing this because you don't want to get big blobs. Here's a card that I made earlier, and you can see I have dark spots on the front of that. Now here's another one that I did earlier where I did on purpose put some dark spots around the edges to give it a different look. So you can do it however you want. But you have to, like I say, you have to be careful you don't get the blobs. Alright, so now, out of this Welcoming Wood stamp, we're going to put our trees, and I'm going to stamp those in Soft Suede right onto the front of our card. And, you know what, we're going to do it right there. I think I might have laid that down a little crooked, but that's okay. You can't even tell. Alright, so now this stamp set also comes with, like I said, the leaves and the snowflakes. We're going to do some leaves on here, and I'm going to start out with Cajun Craze to give it the fall leaf colors. So let's do it. And these are falling leaves, so it's not like you need to do it in a pattern. Okay, now we're going to clean this. You need to make sure you clean this between each color that you're doing. And we're going to do some more in the pumpkin pie. Cajun Craze and pumpkin pie and old olive are great for fall cards because the colors are just amazing. All right. Got an itch in my throat. And I'm just randomly putting these. There's no pattern that I'm doing. You can stamp them however you want. If you want, you can try to put the leaves on the little branches on here. But for the card that I'm doing, I wanted it just to be falling leaves. So now we're going to do a few green. And I am going to try to do just a little in between my other leaves. Let's put some up at the top. Okay, so now you can see we've got leaves falling, 3 different colors on there, and I think that just adds so much to put the leaves on there. And we're going to go ahead. This piece that I am doing for the front is 3 3/4 by 5 inches, and I'm going to layer that onto a piece of soft suede that is 4 by 5 1/4 inches. And remember, soft suede was the same color that I used on the tree. Then we're going to layer that onto a Crumb Cake card base, which measures 8.5 by 5.5. And when you score the 8.5 inch side at 4 1/4, it gives you the card base of 5.5 by 4 1/4. So let's put this on. And there's our card. Now, the greeting that I'm going to use for this one, you can see I made one earlier that says every season brings its own wonders, and that was a fall card with the Cajun Craze and pumpkin pie. Then I did a birthday card. I've got a birthday coming up, and I also did that one in the Cajun Craze. But for this one, I'm using the Crumb Cake and the Soft Suede. And the greeting that I'm going to put on the front, I'm going to stamp in the Soft Suede. And I'm going to say thank you for your kindness. So let's stamp that on here. And it's just about... Oh yeah. Now I'm going to take some dimensionals and pop this on the front of the card. I love this color combination on here. And it's a great thank you card. Of course, just by changing the greeting, you could make it any kind of card you wanted. If you want to make it a Thanksgiving card or a birthday card, this is a great color combo, especially for a men's card. So let's put that right there. And there's our card. Now with this Crumb Cake as a card base, we really don't need anything else on the inside to write on. So I'm not going to layer any cards in there, any cardstock in there. But you could write your thank you message on the inside. Make sure you finish the back of your card. We do have stamp set available in the catalog that's called Handmade for You. And we can do, that's what we're going to do, a handmade for you stamp. Handmade for you. And again, I think I'm going to do this in the soft suede. I try not to make it super dark on the back of the card, but when you're using the crumb cake, I think that's okay. So we'll stamp this right on the back of the card. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed the card today. It was using the Welcoming Wood stamp set out of the mini catalog. And if you get the chance to scroll down here and click the subscribe button, I appreciate it. If you hit the bell next to the subscribe button and click your preference for notifications, you can get notified every time I post a new video. I do videos 3 times a week. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. If you have anything that you're needing from Stampin' Up, I would appreciate your business. You can shop at debs.stampinup.net. Check in the description for my host code. If you shop using my host code with an order of $50 or more, you'll receive a thank you gift from me along with a special thank you card in the mail. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.